In the week of leading up to Halloween, you'd think they would get the Halloween death battle up like around then, but it's supposedly coming out next week. But when you already delay the previous one, Red versus Blue, you'd think that, I don't know, you think you'd be more vocal about the replacement death battle? Because I didn't know they were doing a replacement death battle. I thought they would have announced that more actively. But maybe this is how they announced it. Who knows? Um, no, I'm sure they have like a Twitter or something and they announced it that way. And I just don't follow them much. I think I follow their Facebook page, but that's about it. Anyway, though, I do like a line here. It's like, no, that's the vampire episode. That's next year, which led a lot of people to think, oh, we're getting Alucard versus maybe Alucard versus Dio. But anyway, so we have Jon Talbain from Darkstalkers versus Sabrewulf from Killer Instinct, a werewolf fight, which is actually pretty cool. And they briefly talked about Sabrewulf's abilities in this recent episode. We get Jon Talbain probably Wednesday. Now, maybe this either debuts maybe Monday, or maybe this actually debuts like on Halloween. Who knows? I don't know. I'd have to look into it. But the question is, who do I think would win? Who I think is going to win this fight? I had to look a little bit at Jon Talbain because I actually haven't really played much of either of the games. But I can say this, is that Jon Talbain as a werewolf seems, I looked into at least to a little bit of their abilities. Both these guys are very feral in their appearance and their fighting styles and aggressive, but one is a lot more of an aggressive werewolf than the other, and that's actually Sabrewulf. Talbain, despite his appearance, is still in control. He can also transform at will anytime at night. He's got key-based attacks, which are heightened in his werewolf form. He's also a skilled martial art fighter in his own right. The fact that he actually keeps control of his willpower is actually control of his personality is actually a big tell who probably would win this fight. I think it's going to be him, and I think it's because the Darkstalkers just seem to bring a bit more. What's the best word for me to use here? A bit more mysticism to play in these fights than say the Killer Instinct crew does. Not to say the Killer Instinct crew doesn't have some abilities. In fact, they do have abilities. We know he fires flaming bats at people. Even was like, I don't have any idea where that comes from. But I think the mystical abilities, the more roundedness, and the fact that he has control of himself in werewolf form is, I think, going to give Jon Talbain the edge in this fight. Now, that being said, some technique and skill doesn't always beat pure power. That's unfortunately the case. So it's very possible that the pure ferocity and sheer brutality of Sabrewulf could overpower him. So I'm very willing to be wrong on this one. I didn't even know they were doing this until today. So take that for what it's worth. But ultimately, yeah, I'm going to go with Jon Talbain. Who do you think is going to win the fight? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Does anyone know when this fight's debuting, by the way? Is it going to be on Monday, or are they actually going to like maybe hold it for like Friday or something like that, or Saturday? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell if you want notifications. The works. Later, folks.